You could literally become the richest person that you know if you do this. The thing is, you already are the richest person that you know. Within the quantum field, there are infinite possibilities and infinite timelines. There is a version of you who is currently living that timeline where you are the wealthiest you've ever been, where that word wealthy has no negative association, where there are no subconscious blocks and beliefs and illusions around how pure wealth is. True wealth is abundance, is flowing abundance. The truth of who you are is infinite abundance. And so when you are wealthy at its truest form, you are in alignment with the truth of who you are. You are in alignment with your soul, with source, with your purpose, with your mission. You've woken up. You remember why you're here and what you're doing. And the truth of why you're here and what you're doing is very neutral. It is very much just to be, just to experience and to flow through life without limitation. And so you have your free will. You have the option to choose. You have the option to change. You have the option to become new. There's a very specific process to doing that. And when you take a step back in a bird's eye, it's relatively simple, but it means that you have to challenge yourself. You have to challenge your beliefs, your patterns, and everything that is familiar. You have to understand how the nervous system works. You have to understand how you will go into freeze. You will go into flight. You will naturally choose to be distracted because that is the subconscious's way of keeping you in the familiar rather than going into the unknown, which could potentially be unsafe. So it just gives you these options to turn the other way, to not walk towards your highest potential. Your highest potential, your most wealthy timeline means more responsibility, means a different life, means a different friend circle, means a different way of speaking and dressing and carrying yourself. It's all so unknown. And I share this because that is what will come up to the subconscious. And when you can wrap your awareness around this and move through it, you literally will change your life. You won't even recognize yourself in a year from now if you commit to this process. And so one of the practices that I feel has really supported me, it's very simple, so simple, but it uses this quantum manifestation practice to change your life. And so maybe you've heard of this before, maybe you haven't. Also, we have Arlo back here sneezing and just doing Arlo things. So I was just in meditation and I was being shown this place that I visited before. It's the garden of your mind, right? And when I went to go see it, I haven't, like I said, haven't visited in a while. It was like there was some junk there, kind of like on the farm that I live on, like just things I'd collected that didn't need to be there. And so I just quickly used my free will, my choice to clean it up, have it all taken away. And then it was just this open garden. There was forest around, like beautiful growth that has already grown, which is the manifestation of my life, the things that have been planted and grown. And then there was this nice little patch that I had cleaned up. I raked it, so it was all nice. And I decided to sit down and plant this seed. And so I first visualized myself sitting in this open area with a seed in my hand. And I programmed the seed. So the seed then is programmed with all the things that I desire to move towards in life right now, right? You get to co-create your life when you can let go of all these attachments and illusions telling you that you can't. And so I put in all my downloads of what I desire and what I wish to experience in the next year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, without attachment to time, without attachment to anything, because it's all happening right now. So when you can let go of it has to happen in 6 months, it has to happen in a year, and just set the intention and let it go. It could happen in that 6 month intention. It could happen later. It could happen before. I allow it to be what it's meant to be. I understand that it could be even better than I imagine right now. And so I visualize, I download, and then I planted it. Lovingly dug the hole, felt when it was right, when I was right to the best fertilized part of the earth, put the seed in, covered it, patted it down with love. And I said, okay, I trust you to grow. And so from there, then it comes into this part that we talk about often, which is this very, very important part of quantum manifestation, which is understanding the balancing forces. And Reality Transurfing is a book that I refer to a lot, which talks about the balancing forces and talks about how after you use your free will, which you are using your free will by planting the seed in your mind for your life, for the physical to shift towards this so that you could perceive this as your reality. And so the thing with these balancing forces is that it will be your subconscious mind. It will be the subconscious mind of the collective coming up to challenge where you are, right? It's not like there is something out there like challenging you, but it is going to give you the opportunity to say, I believe in lack still. I believe in limitation still, or actually I know the truth of who I am, and that is limitless, and I actually could walk through a door if I wanted to. I could bend a fork, a spoon with my mind if I wanted to. I went to a retreat in Florida on Captiva Island where we did do the fork bending with our mind, and I got to see how possible it is to shift reality when you let go of all the programs telling you that you can't. And so you can do anything, right? This is all an illusion. None of this is real. And the only things that are real is like what you have been conditioned to think and believe are truly real, right? And so I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. And you can have all of this. It's a matter of then moving through life and just trusting the process, trusting that that seed is growing, knowing that if you were to plant an actual seed in a garden, you wouldn't keep going back and being like, why aren't you growing? Why aren't you growing? Why aren't you growing? And you would just trust that it's going to grow with the proper care and light and nutrition and all of that. And so all you have to do now after doing this is take care of yourself, is know that the best thing you can do for yourself is stay into high vibration, is get into the awareness. The awareness is the truth of who you are. You are the awareness. So one of the most powerful things that you can do is practice meditation. And eventually you become the meditation. Eventually you start to see life from that place of awareness. But to get the momentum moving towards that chosen timeline that you use your free will to select, just get into the present moment. Bring yourself into seeing what's around you without attachment. And you will move there quicker, because the attachment to things is where your point of focus then is, and wherever your attention is, your energy flows. And so you will then create whatever you're focusing on. And so if you can focus on awareness, it frees up so much space so that you can shift into whatever you choose, because you know it's possible. And that's where your point of focus is anything is possible. And so then your energy flows there, and then it's a very fluid process. And everything that comes up is just because it's still resonating with you, in you. It's still within your field, and you have the power to change your field. And when you change your field, you change matter. So I hope that this one was exactly what you needed today. I did this meditation yesterday with my therapist where I was trying to decide what to do in life, where to go, where to live. And she was just like, just imagine yourself being a seed and being planted in the earth right where you are. And how does it feel? And there was a part of me that was like, I could grow here. Like, I could definitely grow here. But then I kept seeing some shoes stepping on me whenever I would come out of the earth. And then I would be like, okay, grow left, you could grow left, and you won't get stepped on there. And then I would grow kind of into this beautiful thing, and then I would get stepped on again. And so And so then I just kind of sat with it and I was like, okay, well, that's where things are right now. And there's room for things to change where maybe that wouldn't be the reality. Or maybe I meant to go somewhere else and plant myself somewhere else. But that's also another thing that you can do with that visualization of planting. So I'll leave you with that. I am launching my 12-week program tomorrow. It doesn't start tomorrow, but I will have the page to sign up available tomorrow. And I'm so excited about this. This program is called Decondition. It is about this, what we're talking about, and it is meant to give you 12 weeks to really focus on this process to change your entire life, to become brand new, to reinvent yourself into the version of you that you came to earth to be, to your highest potential, to the version of you who doesn't have these subconscious blocks and beliefs telling you that you can't have everything that you want. And so it's all about deconditioning your mind. It's all about getting centered. It's all about getting clear. It's all about receiving downloads and clarity and getting clear on what your dharma is and how you can live your soul's purpose and mission and come into alignment with abundance, because when you're in alignment with your dharma, you're in alignment with your truth, which your truth is abundance. And so then the abundance is flowing and you get to feel fulfilled, and everything else then comes into alignment to your health, your love, your happiness. You get to, live where you want to live, be with who you want to be with, all these beautiful things. And so I'm so excited about this program. So excited. This feels like my life's work. It feels like everything that I've experienced in my life, everything I've learned and gathered will just be poured into this. And it's an honor to be holding that space and that container for you guys. So tomorrow, I will tell you guys when it is available. Arlo, can we not? Arlo, when you plant a seed, you don't go checking to see where it's at. He's just digging. Okay, baby. I know. We're so bored. And then Zima over there is just an angel, just sits there and watches over the kingdom for me to have my moment of peace, unlike Arlo. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. I really, really, really feel so in alignment with being here on YouTube, making these videos. It's amazing. It's everything that I've ever wanted. So thank you. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. I also have my other programs, which are just 21 days. 21 days to know your divine guidance and 21 days to rewire your mind. Rewire your mind is all about rewiring your mind, healing your nervous system, and stepping into your chosen timeline. Know your divine guidance is all about getting clear and recognizing and identifying your angels and guides and learning to speak the language of them and opening that door for communication so that you can speak with your higher self, your intuition, your divine team, and make decisions from that place. And so these are like mini courses of what the 12-week will be. And so if you've done these 12 or 21-day programs, a lot of you have signed up for both or one or the other, then the 12-week will be like those but on steroids, and it'll be so amazing. So I'm super excited. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye. You can also work one-on-one with me. I have a few slots open. That's all. Bye.